Today on 3D Gaming, we're going to be opening up some Star Wars cards, 2024 versions. We had some of these in the back stock, and we want to get through them, see what we can find, see if we find some. All right.
Play them out here.
Here we go, because you may never be able to find any of these again, so.
Hopefully something cool.
Yep.
I trust in the first pack. We start with Scad. I'm correcting the pronunciation. Mayfield. Was that part of like the group that Mando works with early on? I know Kin
Yes.
is in that as well. That's
This is the group that makes it. He goes and hires out, and they go to break into that prison
Yep.
barge. Yep.
See, speaking, here's another one with him, Kin.
Yep.
Now, this guy had nothing to do with them. Mace Windu would never.
No. Mace Windu, one of the most powerful Jedis ever.
Mm-hmm. And then our final card on that one is more of a, I think it's called like a refracted, like Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Oh, yeah.
It's a little fancier than our other one. It's not the red card, but we do get that rainbow effect in the background.
Yeah. Yeah, that is interesting.
And we saw her during her rebel days. Now, when she was younger, she was still kind of a rebel herself, though. It's Princess Leia.
Always a little bit of a rebel. She
Getting
was.
a little bit of mischief here and there.
Oh,
for
yeah.
good causes, you know.
Exactly.
We've always had the fifth brother. Now we finally see someone of different, the fourth sister. Frida Pamular. I'm sure I hit that. We go even further back. Qui-Gon. Qui-Gon Jinn.
Oh, my goodness.
Is that Liam Neeson?
His very brief appearance at the very beginning.
But so memorable. Oh my. I think you'd have arguable that he might be a lot of people's favorite Jedi out there. Like,
Yeah.
And some would say one of the first adapters of that, gray Jedi Order. He knew things weren't quite the way things seem. They're not all black and white.
Yeah.
We get a fancier card of the Imperial Royal Guard.
Oh, yeah. That goes with these.
And then our Wookiee Bounty Hunter. But this time we get that red
Nice.
fancy art. Chrysanthemum.
Yeah, Qui-Gon, well, obviously he kind of disobeyed the order of bringing, more than one apprentice on at a time, kind of.
And even the age of Anakin, obviously.
Too old he is.
Morgan Elsbeth. Another Mandalorian has joined, Paz Vizsla, followed by Koska Reeves. I believe she is Bo-Katan's right-hand woman,
Oh, yes.
it seems. Ninum. And Captain Phasma at the end. With that rainbow.
Not getting all of these in the right order now. We're getting so many, I'm having a hard time keeping track, so there's just getting to be a pile of
The organization will need to be done.
Yes.
I have some fancy binders soon.
Yep. Put them in individual sleeves and then put them in pages. Put them in the collection.
Moff Gideon. Back when he first made his first appearance, I believe, repping the dark helmet and everything.
Oh, yeah.
8B8. We always like our droids. Cyril Karn. General Hooks. I kind of like this play in the series.
Yep.
We do get a new one to the rise of Palpatine and to his story of how he got there. This one of him fighting one of his greatest adversaries, Yoda.
Oh, yeah.
And then Bix Clean. That fancy red.
In the red.
We need a Darth Vader in that colorway is what we really need.
That would be
just look
awesome.
cool.
That would be amazing. We've only pulled one Sith card so far.
I mean, Darth Maul's technically a Sith, but he's in that fancy gear.
Yeah.
Balin Skull. Intimidating.
Yes.
Independent, no Sith.
And he's the dark, when you
dark
watch
Jedi.
Ahsoka, he is the dark Jedi. So you're not good, you're not Sith, but you're towards the dark side, pulling on those forces.
Playing those to get your agenda done.
That's why it's got the
A
debut card.
Yeah.
Very unfortunate, just to add a little story behind it. This actor plays an awesome part in this show of being him, and you'll never see him again.
Yep.
He passed away. Very sad.
Tragically.
An awesome actor, and passed away tragically. So, very sad to have that happen.
They rest in peace.
Boba Fett.
Boba Fett has arrived. I
Yeah.
believe his helmet is right over there.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Right here. Again, shout out to Ryan.
Lando Calrissian. Kind of getting all those bounty hunter type things. We get another gear card. This one of Finn. From the, I cannot remember what that third trilogy is called.
Oh, this is the one from where,
Because
yeah,
it's Rey's trilogy. I just can never remember what
yeah,
to call it.
yeah,
The end of the Skywalker saga, technically.
yeah.
And I find on the back Q9.
Yeah, because he's got the greatest pilot ever's jacket on.
Yep. The best bromance in the galaxy.
Yep. And as a matter of fact, we've got that card, so
Yeah.
put that right over there with that.
And then, let's just complete our set of our fancy Mandalorian and bounty hunters, right? We'll actually get the Mandalorian. As we said, Grogu needed his partner in crime.
Yep.
Now, he's not in the Clan of Two, though. It just says Mandalorian, though. So I wonder
Yeah.
if there's another card that's specifically with Grogu for it or not.
Might be, and we only have a few packs left to find it if there is.
The Client. General Grievous. I like the addition of General Grievous in the Clone Wars saga.
Yeah.
I guess just a Sith droid that I vibed with him.
Well, and the whole story behind him, this is actually a man inside that droid.
Yep.
And what Vader did to him.
I heard lores. It's like remnants of Sifo Dyas, which was like a Jedi that was in the Order with Qui-Gon, but that might not actually be it. It might be someone else.
Yeah.
But or was just used his blood to try to infuse the Jedi. Like
Yeah,
force
I think it was.
sensitivity.
I think they tried to put that in on this guy, and they like messed with his memories and stuff, and the whole story behind that. If you read into the lore of General Grievous, what they did to him, it's unreal.
There is some dark in the galaxy.
Yeah. And this is the only one of those cards we've
This is
found.
one of those men that made it happen. With the rise of Palpatine, we also talk about Dooku, who also was apparently a friend of those people, like Qui-Gon and Sifo Dyas. And I believe Dooku and Qui-Gon were Padawans under Yoda.
I think so,
if I
yes.
recall.
Yes, I think you are correct.
And then we get the red art, Sabine Wren.
Oh, sweet.
Very cool.
I'm a fan.
I didn't know they chose her as a French. That makes me want to watch it.
Yeah. Yeah, you should watch it.
That's pretty cool.
I enjoyed the series. I really did. Looking forward to the next one coming out.
We'll add to our Jedi. Kilgran Big. And we had a little Leia. How about a little Luke? A little Luke Skywalker. Not a big one.
Oh, yeah.
There's a
there's
little one.
Luke.
He isn't putting terror in the eyes of his enemies quite yet.
Tatooine Farm Boy. It says on there, yeah.
Haji Astri.
Do you know who he is?
I've seen him.
He's the guy that pretends to be a Jedi,
Jedi, yep.
and he's shuttling people around and stuff.
Yep, and then he actually gets, and then he ends up being helpful though.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, he actually helps him out. But this is a hidden path. That's a whole nother. There's cards here we're running into. We don't have any others of.
D.O.
Droid.
And then the Duchess.
Oh, yes.
Final pack.
Final pack out all the final packs. We have no more. Wouldn't have any way to get more. So here we go.
Is the Force strong in this one?
We hope so.
We're starting out with an Astromech. R5D4.
Yep.
Is that Obi-Wan's? R4? No, he has R4, not R5D4.
Yeah, I can't remember who
I think it's a red Astromech. And get Lita Mothma.
ended up sold to Luke Skywalker.
Almost. It was the one
Almost.
next to R2.
He found another way to the rebellion working for Carson Teva, and then has found his way back to Tatooine in the service of Palo Moto.
It was the droid that was next to R2 in the thing, was it?
Yeah. Yep. Interesting.
Ranzar Malik. Supreme Leader Snoke. A puppet in the grand scheme of things.
Oh, yes.
And we'll add to our the hair, with Bo-Katan.
Oh, yeah.
And our final on the back was another Mando in the red, Axe Wolves. Not the Mando, but a Mandalorian.
All right. Well, there we go. A lot of really nice Star Wars cards. I like the quality of
Yeah,
these.
quality's nice. Top notch.
The quality is really nice on these cards. Definitely cards we're going to want to sleeve up and keep in the collection for long term.
R2 next to the C-3PO I think will be cool, you know.
Yep.
We got Finn with Poe, along with obviously that Darth Maul. It's pretty sick. The Rise of Palpatine, so you get a nice little collection of them. Fortunately, I don't think we got all 20 of potentially or more, whatever was in there.
We got seven. I mean, there's 8 cards here. One's a duplicate, so we got 7 out of the 20 just in that batch we had. So that was pretty good. We got 3 of the specialty cards up there, which are really nice.
We found some Ahsokas.
Yeah, found
the
some Ahsokas.
debuts.
Yes.
Have some cool debut cards.
Very nice. Yeah, there's a lot of series here. Had we been able to get a hold of a bunch of the cards, we probably could have filled it in a little bit more. But like we said, the cards have been hard to get by, and you basically got to be there when they're in the store in the morning that they release them, so you can get your hands on them. And well, when you work for a living, that's kind of hard to do. So, but there you go. There are some great openings from Star Wars. We have some other openings on the way, so look forward to them. We got some basketball cards coming up. We have some more Star Wars cards coming up. We've got some Marvel cards right here. Maybe the next video here we'll do the Marvel cards and pull those down. But we got a bunch more cards to go. We're gonna work on our background here and get that a little more updated for you. But a lot to come here. So there you go. This is Dan and Anthony with 3D Gaming. Game on.